What's up, Facebook Live? Just over here at the San Diego Mission Bay in sunny San Diego. It's a little windy. Hope you're not getting much feedback on the mic. Just waiting to see how many people are going to check in. We're going to be talking about dry fasting today and a little bit about holotropic breath work, which I've been playing with. Wow, 6 people, 8 people on right now. It's not giving me any updates. Haley Allen, what's up? It's not showing me who's actually paying attention, but I haven't done a live feed in a while, and I was just feeling inspired. In case y'all missed it, over here in beautiful sunny San Diego. What's up, Ron? How's it going, man? Once we start getting into this, if y'all have any questions, feel free to just post them in the comments, and I will address anything I see. So I just want to talk a little bit about dry fasting and this new thing, holotropic breath work, which has been insane. I started dry fasting. I went 6 days through what's called a chronic initiation. I'm gonna walk over here to this little shelter. Hopefully it'll kill off some of this wind. Still leave a pretty little background. But anyway, so fasting is incredible. I'm actually 3.5 days into a fast right now. Haven't had food in 3.5 days. I actually haven't had water in about 40 hours, about a day and a half on dry fasting, and I feel awesome. Some of that is due to the holotropic breath work, which is why I wanted to make this a dual purpose post. It's just crazy what our bodies are physically capable of. They teach us in science and nutrition and medicine that you die after 3 days without water, and I know for a fact that's not true. After my first experience, I went 6 days without food and water, and yeah, it was tough. It was an interesting experience, but it changed my mind. You always hear the mind-body connection, and people are like, oh yeah, mind influences the body, but the mind literally controls the body. Like, it controls your metabolism, it controls your immune system, it controls your energy, it controls your psychology, it controls everything. Your mind is infinitely more powerful than we're ever taught in anything that we've experienced. What's up, Sherry? What's up, Judy? Jared, what's up, bro? How you living? Just doing a little video out here by the bay about dry fasting, and I'm actually gonna break my fast pretty soon. I dry fast periodically now just to keep my body in alignment with it, because after that first experience, it became very easy for me to fast. I used to be the guy who couldn't go more than 24 hours without food. I was drinking 1.5 gallons of water a day. It was absolutely nuts. But now, literally, like you're looking at me right now, 40 hours, no water, no food, no nothing. And I feel amazing. Like I said, part of that is attributed to this holotropic breath work, which was created by this guy named, what's up, Keith? Thanks, brother. You rock too. So it's created by this guy named Stanislav Grof. And it's essentially just a form of intentional breath work that affects your mind. So Wim Hof, if anybody's familiar with him, also uses this. And Wim Hof is ridiculous. If you don't know who he is, you should definitely look him up. They call him the Iceman. He set like 27 world records for cold water submersion. He can physically control his autonomic immune system. He can turn on his adrenal glands. He has swum like 100 meters under ice water. He ran a marathon in the desert without water. He has done some crazy, crazy shit. And he uses breathing to initiate that stuff. And so I've been playing with it lately, and it is nuts. I mean, literally, you can release DMT, which, if you're not familiar with that, your pineal gland creates DMT in your brain. And it's what causes a lot of visions for people. And so through holotropic breath work, I've been playing with this for the last few weeks, and literally have had visions or hallucinations or gone into my subconscious, whatever you want to call it. I can literally see things in my brain while I'm doing this stuff. I've also had, elated feelings of euphoria, intermittent fasting, and found I had great energy while working out. Right? I haven't worked out on this fast, but Haley, I'll tell you, right after I got done with my chronic initiation, where I went 6 days, I got to a point where I could go 3 days without food and water, and I could still go run 2 miles. Like right now, I've actually become lax on my practice, and so I wouldn't say my body is capable of that at this moment, But I mean, yeah, I'm out here walking to the bay. I walked to the bay. I probably walked a mile today. I'm like a day and a half in without food, water, 3 days in without food. Your body is incredibly powerful, but it's a mindset thing. Like, if you don't think that you can do this, you can't do it. It's just not possible. People do die after 3 days without water. I will never argue that point. But what I will say is that that's not the absolute truth. You can do more than that. So, and I haven't played with intermittent fasting much, but it's definitely on my radar. A lot of people keep mentioning it to me, so I'm gonna take a look at it. But anyway, back to the holotropic breath work. It's crazy. Like, literally, I've experienced feelings of euphoria. I've experienced like heightened energy. Like, if I'm feeling like grumpy in the morning, like before I don't want to get out of bed, I'll just do breath work for like 30 minutes and I'll just feel like super energized. It's really, really crazy. That's what Wim Hof does. Like, so I did this 7-day challenge recently where I took a cold shower. And honestly, I didn't really know much about the breath work. That's actually kind of what turned me on to it. But if you do it properly, it can literally basically heighten your body's ability to withstand cold. So like that guy Wim Hof, he's climbed Mount Kilimanjaro in literally just a pair of shorts and tennis shoes. I'm not kidding. And the funny part is, like, people look at him and they're like, oh, he's just a freak of nature. But he's actually taught other people to do that. What's up, Mordecai? What's up, Craig? How you doing, brother? Alex, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. But anyway, it's absolutely insane what the human body is capable of. But you've got to realize the mind is what drives it. And that's what I keep telling people. Mind over matter is such a more profound statement than we give it credit for. So anyway, if anybody have any questions? Have you had fasted in the past? Not only do you get what you seek with a much faster response time, the other aspect is the astral. Yeah, I mean, fasting can be totally spiritual, totally religious. I do it more for, like, people are always like, oh, I believe you can go for, 6 or 8, 10 days without food and water, but why would you ever want to do that? Food's so good, so good. And I'm like, you're right. You know what? But so is every other addictive substance on this planet. People don't think of food as an addiction. They think of it as a definite need, but it's not. And there are people who use it as an addiction, like guilty eating or emotional eating or whatever you call it. There's all kinds of people who use it in ways that are not. I'm gonna get up and walk. This wind is kicking. I hope it's not really messing with the mic too much. There's people who use food as like a drug, and they're literally addicted to it. When they get upset, what's up, Angela, Keith, how you doing? When they get upset, they eat, and so I went through my process to master food. I know people, let's say that you don't use it as an emotional eater, but let's say you're that person that you can't eat for 8 hours during the day, and guess what? You get hangry, or you can't focus, or you're tired. I actually have the ability to create more energy when I'm not eating. And the reason I know that's just a belief is because I've been the opposite. Like I said, I was the guy who had never fasted. I tried to fast at one point in my life. I didn't make it 24 hours. It was like, I just thought I couldn't do it. And then drinking water. Hot mic. I don't know what that means in this context. That's an aviation term. If you guys can hear me, can you hear me? If you can hear me, say so, or give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. Somebody's commented something about the mic. All right. I'm assuming that heart meant people can hear me. So, anyway, I'm just feeling awesome right now. It's a beautiful day in San Diego. Like I said, I'm out here at the bay, right across the street from my place. And I was just wanting to say, so many people have all these limiting beliefs, and they are just beliefs. But the thing is, you've got to understand how to change those beliefs. You can't just think consciously that you believe something, go do it. It's a feeling. When you feel it, that's when you're getting closer. When you're experiencing it, that's when you know it's a belief. So I wouldn't recommend doing some of the stuff that I'm talking about, but you should definitely be aware that it is possible. And if you do feel interested in it, feel free to reach out. Like, I love this stuff. I play with consciousness all the time. Like, while I was playing with this holotropic breathwork stuff, I literally held my breath for 4 minutes the other day. Not even kidding. 4 minutes. And I didn't even pass out. I didn't even feel like I was close. Well, I guess maybe I could have felt close to passing out. When you start feeling these brain tripping experiences like I was talking about, it can sometimes feel like you're going to pass out. But I haven't passed out yet, and I've been doing it every day for like 3 weeks, and I like to take it as far as I can. So anyway, it's been a really cool experience, so I just wanted to get on real quick and share that with y'all. Like I said, if you got any questions, feel free to reach out. I love talking about this stuff. It's literally my obsession, my purpose, my passion. So hope everybody's having a good day, and we'll talk to you soon.